Thanks for joining us. Today we're talking about what you need to do after a car accident, and I'm joined by personal injury attorney Corey Kaplan. Corey, thank you for being here.
I appreciate you having me.
So tell us what those very first steps are that you need to take after a crash. Thanks so much for joining us. Today we're talking about improving sleep and when it's time for a new mattress. I'm joined by Wes Harrington, co-owner of Bed Doctors. Wes, thanks for being here.
Thank you, Kristen.
I find it very alarming how many of us are sleep deprived. It's crazy how many people are actually struggling with this, isn't it?
Thanks so much for joining us. Joining me today is an interventional radiologist, Dr. Charles Nutting. Doctor, thanks so much for being here.
Just want to kind of go over to start off with, what exactly is VEO for anyone who is unfamiliar?
VEO is what's called a non-emergency medical transportation broker or manager.
Always call the police. You want them there to investigate and, whether they choose to come or not, but you should always make the call.
We are a hybrid concept here, and it brings that Ibiza, South Beach vibe and feel to the venue. You can come in here during the day and get an awesome brunch, happy hour, dinner type feel with a good vibey style music. And then at night, the nightlife really kicks into gear. Heck of a party.
So what we did at Riot House here is we kind of put together a nice elevated version of twist on a mojito. We also did a really good job of making vacation cocktails that allow you to kind of escape the daily routine of work in your own backyard in Scottsdale.
So it is a very delicate and light menu. It has a Cuban spin to it. A lot of the stuff here has just different veggies and all sorts of sweet, savory flavors. Our barbecue flatbread with some black beans and some corn and all sorts of other different veggies. It's a brand new item on our menu. This is our bruschetta. It's got a Cuban style bruschetta to it, and it's got all sorts of veggies with plantains in there, some roasted tomatoes that are diced up, along with a lime crema that is on top of it to give that nice little extra twist of flavor to it. This is the most upgraded venue on the block. The higher end clientele. This place is gorgeous, and what we like to do and drive is our higher end VIP clients coming in. Every one of these tables that when you get bottle service throughout the night is taken into advantage, and you're able to get all sorts of champagne and the whole shebang when you get the VIP experience. Anybody that comes in here to celebrate their birthday or bachelorette party or something along those lines, they get the full 100% wild experience. You're getting bottle service with girls on shoulders, bringing out champagne to your table. You're standing at your booths, you're not sitting down. Everything is just very high energy, which is very exciting. Anything that is giving you that fresh, vibey, good, beachy, almost style feel to it, but also on a little bit more of a higher end scale.
The Dental Brothers are different on every level, from their interaction with their patients, their ability to be always genuine. It's really who they are to the core level. The culture of their heart and how they interact with the team and the overall experience with their entire office.
And when we went in, it was like, oh wow, this is different than any dentist I ever got. They were open and honest and kind and sweet, and the doctors were bright and articulate, and I'm like, this is the place I want to come to.
Fairly early in my educational years, I realized I want to be a healer. It's hard to explain where it came from. I guess I was always drawn to people, always wanted to find a way to help them. I was always naturally compassionate. Really wanted to touch people in that way, in a way that can help them heal. And the more I explored medicine I want to practice, the more I realized that really dentistry will allow me to have the best of all worlds.
Say family care, we truly understand it. And again, this is where my brother and I come backwards because we used to run manufacturing lines, that you can't do anything by yourself. If you don't have the right environment support around you, probably more than my mom working with us, and you got to find the people that share your passion in doing what we're doing, taking people, improving their whole health experience in the dental office. And I would say, knock on wood, we are so blessed that the staff that I'm happy to come into work every day, and there's always a smile on everybody's face.
Nothing like taking a patient that's so apprehensive and has been conditioned their whole life to fear dentists and be afraid of dentists, and bring them into our family and to take care of them and treat them like they were family members. And then to see them leave and see that weight fall off their shoulders. They don't have to be scared to come in here. They know that when they come in here, it's actually going to be something different. It's going to be something special, a break from their day.
I smile every day, every time I look in the mirror. I feel great, I can eat everything. I'm so fortunate to find these guys. I'm sure there's other dentists out there that are good, but with the Dental Brothers, I didn't go wrong.
There's so much negative that is said about athletes and people not giving back. Patrick is one of those people, and from the first time that I met him, realized it's not surprising that he would start a foundation like this. It gives back so much to the youth.
It's always important to really help the kids, give them some kind of guidance. Most of them are misled. They don't know right from wrong. So for us, it's all about putting a book in front of them, giving them some knowledge, some wisdom, and hopefully it carries them throughout their life.
This is by far more special than any touchdown that I have ever scored, any interception that I have ever taken from the opposing team, because this will last, to me, a lifetime, much more than my football career. You guys receive the message the way you have and taking on it the way that you have. And I was looking at this message back here where it said if you read more, the more you read, the more things that you'll know, and that's true. If you want to know things, explore the world, explore new information, you have to be able to read it. Year 1 to year 2, we can definitely see a night and day change on books, desks for these kids to just come in there and enjoy, cassette players, pretty cool bean bags. It's a pretty cool environment for these kids to come and enjoy. This is probably by far, Debbie can probably agree with me, the best Patrick's Corner. People will remember Patrick Peterson as a ball player, but I can continue doing this once I'm done playing football. So I want to continue being in my vision to also, if I was able to be on this platform, to be a helping hand. But to see the excitement on these kids' faces when I come here, and like I said, like I told them, I just want to thank them for receiving the message and responsibility into their own hands and wanting to be successful and going to take the help that I am. Foundation is giving these kids, and it's a beautiful thing.